اوکی، شالوم علیکم. به عزت هاشم شروع میکنیم شعر بیتاخون جلسه سوم، سکشن سوم و آمد تو حق داما بودیم. اوکی، سو عزت هاشم this session شعر هت شووا شعر هم سایه دو پارچه است. شعر بیتاخون خوب طلبه بود. So we said yesterday that Hashem is complaining that you did two things by relying on another human being. You're doing two bad things. First of all, you have the source of life, which is Hashem is saying is me. You're the source of life, right? And that you don't appreciate it. That's number one. And you know, so if you live and you got something that it would benefit you, okay. And Hashem said, you know, I'm enough. Goal to, you know, you want to go but the problem is that you're going you are digging for yourself a broken well, okay, that has no content, no water in it. So you rely on others, and unfortunately you don't get what you want to. So you know, when do you want to learn your lesson in life? That's what Hashem is saying. That's Hashem is like. So when do you want to appreciate God, and when do you want to realize that, you know, by relying by others, you're not going to get what you wanted to. And then the Amarakatu, he said, and then it continues. Amarakatu, and the pasuk says in Yirmiyah Perek Yud Zayin, pasuk Zayin, Baruch Hagev Hashiftach B'Hashem V'Hashem Yiftachu. Blessed is a person that has bitakhon, that trusts HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and Hashem is security. You know what I'm saying? That you know that you know he feels secure. You understand? So again, if you feel secure, that's why. So there's the first of all, you have a blessing. Second, you feel secure. That's what bitakhon HaKadosh Baruch Hu is all about. The Omar in Tehran Mem, on the chapter 40, pasuk Ashrei Agei Hashem Hashem Yiftachu. Fortunate is the person that Hashem put as is secure, okay, as is trust. Velo pana rahavim, and it doesn't turn to arrogant. V'satei kazav, and those that they stray from the falsehood. Okay, so basically it means that he goes. What does it mean arrogant? It means that he goes to the people that they are power. They think, you know, if I'm with them, you know, I'm in a good situation. I'm good hands. That's what they think. Okay. And he's saying that that they go after falsehood, and they think, you know, this way I'm going to make good money. You know, I'm saying, you know, well, that's is there. Unfortunately, many people they do that. You know, they go after falsehood means that they try to cheat. They try to cheat, and you know, we're going to make good money out of this. Okay, they don't know. Until that's what I say. So this is. That Apostle is saying that fortunate is the person that he doesn't go after these things. Unfortunately, this is the trend, I guess, in America. I don't know, I guess all over the world, right? Everybody wants to become rich in the shortest time, right?
Yeah, insurance fraud.
Shortest time, that's what everybody wants to become rich, right? That's what it is, right? Right, you see that, you know, right? You mentioned that, you know, the insurance. They were saying that, you know, there's, you know, they pay so little and they make it, and the big guys, they make such a big money, you know. That's what it is. So he's saying that that's a trend, and they said no. You have to bitakhon HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You're not going to go after these things, you know, and you know that there's a blessings in your money. Now, what is it in blessings? Okay, in your money. So you know, so as I said many times this before, it happens that you go shopping. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you go, you know, I myself, you know, I went to buy like 6 items, $100. Okay, then sometimes that, and then you know, then you go to supermarket and you get the whole thing for $60. The whole, you know, the whole shopping cart, $60, everything. So this kind of blessings. This kind of blessing of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that you know that your money give bracha. You know what I'm saying? That you just don't realize that with the little money, you know, you're getting so much. Also, the food in the refrigerator, everything else. You know what I'm saying? You always have. You eat and you eat, and Baruch Hashem, you have you know what I'm saying? There's a bracha in your food, your shopping, everything that you. That's the bracha you're looking for. But Omar, and it says Arur Hakever. I say you should know. Ashiftach ba'adem. So it should be, again, the word is a curse, is a person. Okay, we call it in Farsi la'anat by person. That has a trust to a human being, to other people. Besam basazero, and he puts, and he makes like his flesh is his strength. Okay, you know, I'm sure you saw that they put like this, you know, with the stand, right? I'm relying on my muscle. So that I said that he's saying curse because that best person, you know, he's saying that this is my power. Min Hashem yasul libo, and he is turning his heart away from Hashem. Okay, so basically, so he brings down here in the rest of the pasuk that they said then this guy that relies on himself, other people, is like a lone tree in the desert and will not see goodness comes. And then, like about 2 pasukim later, pasuk 8, that again Yirmiyahu, he says that someone who has bitakhon to HaKadosh Baruch is like a tree that's planted next to the water, and he remains fresh, and it's not worried in the year of drought, right? So which means like right now inflation. Everybody worried, you know, the price goes up. You know, if you have bitakhon to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that's why he said they never stop producing fruit. That's what they serve the pasuk. You know, he knows that inflation doesn't matter. You know, I'm in a good hand. That's what I'm saying. Hashem will take care of me, and I know that, you know, Baruch Hashem, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Nothing worry. So again, you see that how beneficial is bitakhon to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Okay, ve'im iftach al chokhmot. Okay, so far we said don't rely on this. Right? Don't trust. Don't rely on other people. How about I try? Okay, I'm relying on others. I'm relying on my own wisdom, on my own wealth. How about that? Anything wrong with that? Right?
I know with exams, sometimes the teacher might ask you questions that you don't know the answer to, like on an exam, but like, or like you might not study and you might get test questions that like you just know the answer to.
That's a bit of a
Yeah. Right. Now, how about it said? How about iftach al chokhmata? How about the person relies, right? On his knowledge. Okay, bitakhon. Okay, tachbulotov. It translates over here tactics. Okay, which means, you know, you have you have a plan. What I'm saying for what you're gonna. How about you that, you know, I got this fantastic plan and I know it's gonna work out. No question about it. What I'm saying, I made the whole cheshbon and everything else. The koach guf, or the physical strength of your body. You know what I'm saying? I'm good enough to do this. Ishtadeluto. Here translated efforts. In Farsi, I said in being zerang. They say be zerang. You heard about that? Zerang bash. And that's what it says. So. He realized on that, you know, this is if I'm not zerang, you know, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to be masliach, successful in my endeavors. So he said, what Hashem is going to do. So this one, you trust in this is the way. That's it should be. What I'm saying. Okay, I'm saying no problem. A person, we do acknowledge that you have to have ishtadelut. Okay, but how about as I said, you relying on that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not zerang, I'm not going to be masliach in life. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to be masliach in my life. Okay, you got to be, go nudnik or something. You know what nudnik means? Nudnik is okay. It's a Yiddish word. It means that you have to push and you have to push and you. But that's a good word for it.
Go getter.
Go getter. That's right. We go getter. That's right. Yeah, go get it together. Otherwise, you're not going to make it. Igal larik, he's gonna toil, but in larik, it's gonna be in vain. Yechash. Oh, now if you that's you were taking that. No, I have the whole thing, but actually it's not gonna work it out. V'yechilash kocho, and then you're saying on your strength, Hashem is gonna exhaust your power. That's what I'm saying, that you were thinking, I'm such a go-getter, I'm gonna go there, and you're gonna be doing, and then you see you get nowhere. You're getting nowhere. And then it says what his studies will be limited to attain his goal. Okay, okay. That exactly means that tachburoto means that what he was planning to do, what he was not good word planning, what he had in mind. What I'm saying, the strategy that he had is going to become limited. Masih chefso means that he's going to be Masih chefso means to reach his goal. What I'm saying, his technique, his plans, everything. Tiksa means that because it's like he's using the Arabic word, which means that you're not going to you go plan A, doesn't work, plan B doesn't work. What I'm saying, then you become short from the plans, but it's not working out. That's why it says. So it's if you are really relying on that, that's why you have to. The bottom line is that Hashem needs to want that you should get your goal to become a millionaire or something, but a billion, whatever it is. What I'm saying, you can't do it. I mean, I used to go to a class. Okay, it was like cooperation, this kind of thing. This guy, he was 39, and he made himself that at the age of 40, I need to become a billionaire. So he had like 950 million. Okay, at 39, he was driving everybody crazy. That I need 150 million to get to my goal. I'm saying, 15. It was crazy. Sell it. You gotta sell it. Promotion, everything else. I needed to get to my goal of at the age of 40, $1 billion. So that's why I said, Tiksat Tachbulot means that Hashem is you're gonna go plan A, doesn't work. Plan B doesn't work. What you wanted to get to your goal. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I mean, for us, it's a joke, but I'm just for some. This is going, I guess it was important for him. And the pasuk says, pasuk says, "Lochet chachamim beormam." The pasuk says, Hashem traps the wise men in their ormam. Ormam here translates shrewdness, but the good word is ormam means the technique. Ormam means that if he they get him,
Mida can I get vida kind of thing.
Strategist. That's right. I mean, what is the Lochet Chacham Bechacham? I mean, this happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you've seen it in Los Angeles, this happened a lot. So this guy said, I'm very good in stock market, mutual fund, what I'm saying? And then he does it, and then what happened?
Loses his money.
It was right. And everybody was like, this guy has, this guy talks about, how you should invest. That's why I was really, this guy is reflecting. He's a mamash knows the stock. He knows I could trust him that way. And Hashem said exactly with what you said. I'm gonna. Do you think that you are the one that's running the show? I'm gonna mess you up, right? Right? Mess you up. So that's why I said Hashem traps it with their own strategy that you think that you know well. Okay. Arum was a good word for Arum. Then they said the snake was Arum. It was clever, right? Cleverness, right? That's the Ormam. That's what it is, right? Hashem is going to trap in the cleverness. You think you are very clever. I'm saying, you're going to use your cleverness, and then I'm going to make it that you should get stuck in it, and you get in traps. That's what Hashem said, right? As I said, everything has to be Shem Hashem Nasir Nasir. That's the bottom line. Ve'omar. And look at this. Kohelet, Shlomo HaMelech, Perek Tet, Pasuk Yud Aleph, Shaft Yasadam Verau Tachat HaShemesh. I look at the incidents under the Shemesh. Okay, under the Shemesh means under the sun. Okay, which means that what's happening every day. By Goyim, I guess, by Jews also. Kilol Aqalim HaMerotz, not to the light people. Light over here means swift, right? That's a good word. Swift, that the race is not won by swiftness. I'm sure you heard about the cartoon, the rabbit and the
tortoise and hare.
Turtle, right? So he said not everybody who is swift is gonna run the race. That's why he said, Shema said that I saw it, and I experienced it. And not people that they are strong, that they are the one that was winning the battle. Okay, so that's also the thing that he knows the strategy, he knows well everything, but no, that's not what he wins the war. And not for the wise people they bring bread to the table. I'm saying, it could be the guy is very clever, as I said, genius, everything else, but unfortunately, you see that just doesn't. I'm just saying, we had an example in New York. So this guy was accountant, and he was making more than the guy who was a CPA. Okay. This guy made more than anything else. What I'm saying, the bottom line that Hashem should want that you should win it. That's what he wants to say. Okay, and then it doesn't mean the rest of the pasuk here. The Bible says, no riches to the intelligent. Okay, that this guy is intelligent, so he should be such a good idea, such a thing they have. So he should be winning. He should be millionaire by now. But he said no. Even though that the guy is intelligent, it doesn't mean that it is millionaire. It says in Tehillim 34, Yud Aleph, Kefirim Rashu Ra'evu. Kefirim means the young lions. Chaim say Kefirim means the female lions. I don't know. Okay, anyway, Rashu, they may want, but they big hunger. So it means they are lions. They have so much power, and they have so many animals, but still, it's possible that they should go hungry at night, because they can catch what do you call it? They can catch prey, right? But Hashem this is what the Melech says. People that say seek Hashem, they will not lack any good. Okay, so again, Pastor is not saying that since you have bitakhon you become a millionaire. That since because you are Jüdisch Hashem, you think HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you said Yachzor Kol Tov means that you don't like it. You could pay the bills. That's what Yachzor means. Somehow, there is no blessings in becoming a rich. That's how the Torah doesn't acknowledge to become rich is a blessing. Right? What I'm saying. It never says in the Torah that if you keep Torah, I'm going to make you rich. So to become rich is according to Torah is not Torah doesn't acknowledge as becoming prosperity, being prosperity. Money doesn't mean prosperity. Okay, we are all looking for it. You know what I'm saying, and we are looking to give my maaser. We are all looking to by the same. But as I said, the Torah, and that's supposed to be Bikat Amazon. You see, every Bikat Amazon, should didn't have any lacking till now. We were able to pay the bills. We should not have also lacking from future. Maybe we should be able to pay the bills. That's what I'm saying. Again, so Bikat Amazon has a segula for Ashut, everything else. But you see that's the bottom line. Now, ve'imiftach, okay, berov oshro. Okay, so far we're talking about the guy being a smart guy, and that's right. Okay, now it's saying how about the guy relies on his wealth? Okay. Okay, so that's that. I'm a millionaire. I have enough for myself, for my children, for my grandchildren. You serve me, right? No way that I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go bad. I should be lacking in life. I don't need God. Let's be like this. For a thing, right? I have enough, as I said, for myself, for my children, for my grandchildren, everything. You serve me, the wealth is gonna be taken from him. And is left to the others except himself. Others they're going to join his name. As the pasuk says, it brings me a few pasukim here. And we said this before. You remember in the Akdama we said that every pasuk that brings he means he this different lesson. It doesn't just bring different pasukim. We have to work it out. Okay. It says by Iyov, Ashir Ishka Velo Yasef. Ashir, a wealthy person, he sleeps. Velo Yasef. Ishka means that he goes to bed. To bed means that means that he becomes sick. Velo Yasef, and he doesn't die. Okay, which means, Lo Yasef. Everyone says that Velo Yasef Elam Maf. Right, that's the lesson of the dying. So basically means that he got sick. Enough pakach. So then after he got sick, he opened his eyes. Ve'enenu. The wealth is gone. Right? You know what I'm saying? So this happened to somebody in Los Angeles. So he had a partner. I think somebody died. I don't know who died. His uncle or somebody. He went like it was for 3-4 months. It was depression. You know that it was hard for him to handle it. And then he comes back. His partner, gave him something to sign. So at the time his mind wasn't there. He signed it, and then he comes back. By signing it, he transferred all his partner to the partner.
Wow.
As I'm saying, you get sick, you sign wrong document, and when you come back, you're not anymore partner. That's what the pasuk says. How much is exactly what this pasuk is talking about? Iyuv. The Omar Atigal Ashir, don't toil. I guess that's a good one. Don't toil to become a rich person. We all want to become rich, right? When if you say why not? Why shouldn't have the Mercedes, the latest model, everything else? They say don't toil it. Mi binatcha hadal. Okay. And he said that refrain from relying on your own understanding. Maybe not from what you understand. Stop your refrain. That don't think that because you're a rich guy, your IQ is over what?
100 is average, so like over like 120.
And 120. So that's that. So then I have a potential to become again. I said don't do that. That's Mishlei says. And right, it says you cast your eyes, okay, upon it, and ve'enenu, and it's not there. Okay, it's just like a matter of blink. You blink, your eyes is gone. Okay, like you get up next morning, and all the stock went down. That's what happened. I we said that many people they killed at that time. When was it? In the
Bernie Madoff.
Yeah. So that's it, right?
2008.
So I think a person shouldn't do any hishtadlut to become rich. Just do
that no. Again, it's talking about if he's a bitakhon to his wealth. That I'm making so much money. You should do that. And I'm saying, but don't rely on it. Don't forget that the bottom is Hashem should want that you should become rich, and you should not, even if you are rich, right? Don't think that tomorrow you're going to become rich also. Right. That's his point is. Right? Don't have bitakhon on your word. That's a good word. Bitakhon. Don't rely or.
People when they become rich, they forget about God.
Right. They think I'm secure. Why do I need God for?
Right.
They feel
Like
safe.
That's right. What do I need God for? Right. Why should I do that? Hashem should give me parnas. Everything else, I'm secure. Right. Nowadays, forget about multi-millionaire. Now they got billionaires. So the guy's a billionaire. Why do I need God?
It's all in the hands of Hashem. But like, let's say, if a person, like, let's say, doesn't put himself in the position. Let's say there's a person who just works cashier, right?
Yeah.
And then there's someone else who puts himself in the position to make the money. Like, let's say he opens up a business, right? Then is it still equal chance because it's all in the hands of Hashem? Or like this person, it takes a real miracle, like he has to win the lottery, it's a big miracle. This person, it's like within the nature of the world. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Right. So no, they say that if you are the second aspect, that you open your own business, you're going to have more bracha.
Because it opens up
because it's
a
like
channel, or
The channel, yeah, because here relying, have a secure, right? So, I'm working on it. But here, I'm going to see that that's not a guarantee. So that you could get sick, don't go to work or anything. But if you have your own business, so then many people here that they like to have their own business. This way you have more bitakhon to HaKadosh Baruch.
because if the money feels more like it's coming from Hashem, that's why there's more bitakhon.
That's right, because that Hashem
that's why there's more bracha in the
more
business.
bracha to business. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because you're relying on customers, and who's being customers like Kodesh Baruch. Yeah, just finished at this response of the wealth, and it says the pasuk says This pasuk is talking Irmei Yud Zayin. It's talking of a person that instead of, that's what it says, instead of honest living, right? That Hashem does, so he goes to thievery in order to that means that you try all kind of trick and business to get wealthy, to get money. And in the middle of this life, the wealth is going to leave him, and at the end, he's going to be like a scoundrel. That's good word for it. That's what translates.
Says you're dishonored.
Dishonored, right? Dishonored. That's what's going to happen. That's good word, right? And okay, Hashem. So okay, so benefit number one. If you are, I'm saying, if I guess no.
You don't come out ahead.
Right. That's the disadvantage number one. Right? If you have bitakhon. Benefit. The disadvantage is it that Hashem was going to do to you. You might keep your wealth. Then economy, you have enough for yourself, for your children, grandchildren. But Hashem will withhold that from him, that he should have benefit. Okay. As the pasuk, as the Chacham says, Hashem, what was going to do? Hashem is not going to give him the means to enjoy it. That's good word. It means to enjoy it. Okay. You guys don't know Onassis. You heard that guys Onassis? The guy was to be is it goes back how long have changed? Remember Onassis or not?
Yeah, it's from 1970s, 80s.
70s, 1970s. It was before when you were born.
John
Kennedy. Right. So this guy was like, as another time, it's like maybe 10 hours in toilet, you know what I'm saying, bathroom. He had, so the guy is billionaire, from the richest guy in America. But I say,
is that a health condition?
Health condition, that's right. That's what Hashem said. Hashem could cause it that, you have money, but you can't enjoy it. I'm saying to be like 10 hours in bathroom, whatever, I don't know, I'm saying it's exaggerated, but I'm just saying it. I'm saying that's what Hashem said, so don't think, you have bitakhon, I'm so wealthy, I'm just this. Hashem said, I'm not going to let you enjoy it. And sometimes, look at this. And the money that he's gathering and become a millionaire, we will it's going to be like a deposit that he safeguards from. It says that from mishaps, from pegaim. Pegaim is from the misfortune. Right? It's like the money that is gathering is like pegaim that gave it to this guy, okay, this millionaire, until he returns it to turn it over to somebody who Hashem thinks he deserves it. Yes, sometimes you work, and then goes somebody else at the bottom. Somebody who is a sinner, Hashem gives him an idea to gather, okay. Gather was a good word, and amas, okay. Why? That he should give this month, the end should go somewhere who Hashem likes. Hashem is good. The guy is good in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I'm sure you heard a story that this guy was who was that? Yosef Mochel Shabbat. That he had a neighbor. Right? He was rich, and then he asked the stargazers. He asked them. They told him that your wealth is going to go to your neighbor. And then he makes everything to diamonds, everything else, and then the famous that the wind comes, puts on his hat, he goes to the thing, he goes to the river or the sea, and the big fish eat it, and then they bring in fish on Friday afternoon for Yosef Mochel Shabbat. Even that he bought sheep, he said, they said, no, since thank you very much, I'm going to get it. He opens up and he finds that the wealth of his neighbor came to him. So that's what Hashem said, that you gather. They might say what Hashem determines goes to him. So this guy who's a millionaire, he prepares, but the tzaddik wears it. That means he's going to have the hana. The same idea. And the money that he gathered, Someone who is naqir, it doesn't mean innocent. It translated what? Which person?
Clean is it? Like righteous.
No,
virtuous.
Virtuous, which means that.
It's a good word for virtuous.
Yes, I guess the guy who was a tzaddik, I guess you could call it. A virtuous person is gonna divide it. Okay, the ifshar, I just finished that. So that's the same idea. The ifshar, and he said you should not go to the last point in the wealth that that's a sheyeh amamun sibat ra'ato. The money that he has to become a millionaire is a cause for his own source of harm, the ovdan nafsho, and destruction of his soul. You know what I'm saying, right? Right? I know what I'm saying. I just finished the pasuk says, "Yesh ra'a chola ra'ayit tagayt." I saw a bad sickness. As Shlomo HaMelech says, "Kohelet chet." Under again shemesh, under the sun, which means olam hazeh, or sheshamu lebal lerato, that the wealth is kept for a person for his own badness. I'm sure you heard that these guys are millionaires. They bought a house, this racing car, and they go and they got killed. So because he's wealthy, okay, what I'm saying. Because he's wealthy, so therefore, the kids they buy the latest racing car and everything else, and they that. There are so many cases. You remember here in Los Angeles we have such cases. So his being wealthy is a curse for him. It's a curse for him, and then that's why he said it's causing for his own bad. His kids they go drug everything else because they have money, and losing his nefesh, which means that because he's a millionaire, so he's going to go on top of the mountains, buy a house. What I'm saying, 10 million, 20 million, it's not close to the shul anymore. What I'm saying, and it starts that little by little lose his Yiddishkeit and everything else. So that's it. So he said, wealth has a lot of disadvantages. What I'm saying, if you're lying. So first why he said that if you're lying, don't rely on your wealth, because overnight it could be gone, which we have seen this way. And so you should know that wealth, there's an advantage also that you should know that sometimes you gather it and then you could get away, they sue you, everything else. You know what I'm saying? You lose it overnight, and sometimes, as I said, it could be even a cause. It's going to be we call in Persian, I guess, badbakhti, right, for a person more than prosperity. As I said, Torah doesn't acknowledge the Torah as a wealth, as a wealth, as a blessing, right. As I said, never said in the Torah that if you keep the mitzvot, you become rich. Right. So Hashem Yazom Bezat Hashem Barach, that that you should be on the right way. You should not look for it. Else you look for it to become millionaire.
Spiritual rich.
Right, spiritual rich.
All this inflation, everyone's going to become millionaires. No time.
That's right. اوکی، پس هم جلسه سوم به ذات هاشم شهر بیتاخون توکل به هاشم.